So today we're gonna see what is a balanced price range. Okay, a balanced price range is pretty much where one wick and another wick intersect. For example, in this case, which the wick intersects with this wick, and the balanced price range starts from the top of the wick in a bearish case, from the top of the wick to the body of the other wick, and this would count as your balanced price range. Okay, and the price will struggle to go higher from this. Okay, let's give another example. For example, we go to a 15-minute so you can look better. In the 15-minute, you're going to see how sometimes when there's a balanced price range, your price doesn't go to an imbalance because the price is already balanced. Okay, it's a balanced price range. So let's try to look one. Okay, for example, we have this one and the wick right here, and of course price doesn't go any further from this because it's already balanced. Then we have this one and we have this wick as well, and the price fails to go further from this. Okay, it can go further from this. Then let's look for more type of these examples. Let's look for a bullish example. This case, perfect. Okay, we have in the bullish is the opposite, it goes up, and the other one goes obviously down because that's going to be the intersection of the imbalance. So it will be this and it will be this, and as you can see the price touches this again. Of course, this is also an order block right here. It's an order block, and of course your balanced price range. And as you can see, price doesn't go further and it doesn't touch any imbalance until here. Okay, until here price just touches the imbalance and continues to go up, but for a while the price was in this balanced price range, as you can see. Then we have the same thing right here, I believe, or no, we have no price range right here. We do have an imbalance over here, a little one. On the 5-minute, you'll see it better. Okay, on the 5-minute, sometimes you may be waiting for an entry on an imbalance, but maybe it's already a balanced price range. Okay, so it might not even give you an entry. Let's look at this one. We have a balanced price range right here, and you're thinking, why is it not going to my imbalance over here? This one, okay, I'm going to put it on a box so you look at it. Why is it not going to my imbalance over here? You know, I want to enter on an imbalance, which is this one. And why is it not going there? Because the balanced price range is already balanced. You know, there's already this intersection of the wicks right here. It's already a balanced price range, right? So it's likely to just go up. You have your balanced price range, and as you can see, it's 51. It touches the top of the wick. 51 continues to go higher. Same thing right here. On this case, we do continue to we do touch the imbalance and continue to go higher, but it's obviously not going to work every single time. Okay, nothing works 100% of the times, but as you can see, we have another bearish example right here. Of course, this is bullish on the 5 minutes, but as you can see, the wick touches again and continues to go lower. Then we take the liquidity, we break structure right here, right? Then we break the structure, and as you can see, do we have a balanced price range? No, we have an imbalance right there. Do we have any balanced price range? Not really. Then on a trending market, do we have any balanced price range? We have this one right here. Price doesn't come here anymore. It does touch an imbalance right here and and continues to go higher. Okay, it also touches an order block. And lastly, let's look for some more so you understand pretty much. Let's see if there was any balanced price range, which was this one. As you can see, we had this balanced price range, bullish price right here, balanced price range. And as you can see, price never went to this imbalance over here because it touched this little imbalance. That's correct. It did touch this imbalance. It touched it a little bit. But as you can see, it's already a balanced price range, and these further imbalances are likely to get unfilled, and price already filled this price range, and it will just trend higher for a little bit, which was the case. Okay, same thing I believe happens here. Let's go right here. Do we have any imbalance? We have this one. It gets filled right here with this wick. Then we have this balanced price range. Price touches it again, continues higher. We have this imbalance which gets filled. And then, well, that's pretty much everything, right? Let's just look for a few more examples so you get it right. Let's see if we get one here. Any balanced price range, or we don't. The 5 minute. Okay. Perfect. We have this balanced price range right here, where the price comes and then goes down again. Then we obviously have no fair value gaps. We have no imbalances. We have this one right here, but the price wants to go from discount to premium, and in this case our premium was above 50%, which was this one. So good short opportunities here. You could even short the breaker over here. Okay, so that's pretty much the balanced price range right there. Do we have any other balanced price range? Yes, we do. I believe so. This is a balanced price range, but there's also an imbalance right here, which ends touching again. Okay, trending market. The trending market is the best for you to know when you use the balanced price range and where you don't. Okay, because sometimes on the trending market you might be waiting for an imbalance to get filled, but it doesn't because the price was already balanced. Okay, as you can see, there was an imbalance here. Continue higher. Then we had all these balanced price ranges over here, which the price went right here to balance it. Okay, wick down to the balanced price range, also an order block, continue higher. Let's look for more examples so we can end this little session from this class. Do we have any balanced price range right here? Not really. Let's look. Anything else? Nothing here. Anything here? Not really. Okay, this is the perfect example for you to understand. There's a lot of imbalances right here, correct? Look, a lot of imbalances. Price just continues to go higher. This was already a balanced price range, as you can see. This price, there's 2 wicks that do not have any imbalance right here, and there's, like you can see, a lot of imbalances right here, right here. There's even an imbalance right here, which it got filled here, but well, there was no real market structure break until pretty much here, or you can count this as your swing high and swing low, which I honestly don't think that should count as a swing high and swing low, in my opinion. So let's say you waited. Let's say you waited for this swing high to get broken, okay? And you're thinking, okay, I want a retracement to my imbalance. Well, you didn't get any. The prices continue to go higher. And then you have this little imbalance right here. Little imbalance, you have an order block as well, right here. And you have this balanced price range. So you can think about, okay, my entry, I believe it's not going to touch these imbalances. So I think I can place my stop loss right here, okay? So you enter on the order block and you enter as well on what it is, the balance price range over here. There's also a little imbalance over here. And you enter right there on the order block, which is a nice entry. And you put your stop loss on the imbalance, since this balance price range on this blue box, it's the price where price shouldn't go lower because it's already balanced, okay? As you can see, it touches, it consolidates a little bit, accumulates, and goes higher. And goes, obviously, in the end of the session, 0.42%, which is for risk reward, okay? If you hold the trade a little bit more, you could get 4.5083, but I mean, you don't have to be that greedy. You can close it at 4 risk reward, which is already a really nice trade, you know? You don't have to be super greedy. But well, that's pretty much everything about balanced price ranges. Since I'll show you another example. We have this little, as you can see, balanced price range. Since the wick, does it have any imbalance right here? Well, there's no really an imbalance, you know, like there's no really an imbalance here, because an imbalance, remember, it's the intersection of, let's say this is the wick, this is the start of the wick, and this is the beginning of the other wick. Well, this should be the imbalance. Well, there's no imbalance because this wick had already balanced this price range. So it went up again. It touched the balanced price range over here. And you could place your stop here because there's also a balanced price range here. And you could target the lows again, okay? And as you can see, well, it offered a really nice opportunity. And well, if you hold the trade a little bit more, it gives 286 risk reward. So that's pretty much everything about balanced price ranges. Remember, it's just where there's a lot of wicks, on the price. Obviously, what you want is like an imbalance, 1, 2, 3, not this kind of price action. If not 1, 2, 3, that's your balanced price range. And price just respects that zone as if it was an imbalance, okay? As you can see, there's an imbalance right there, so that's not a balanced price range because the wick doesn't come all the way here. And so yeah, pretty much that's a balanced price range. And I'll just show maybe one more example for you to understand it. There's no really balanced price range. There's an imbalance right here, which comes, I believe, to the 75. It does. So you just enter the imbalance. There's balanced price ranges over here. That's true. But remember, overall, there's also an imbalance right here. So you don't worry about that. You don't look for a balanced price range for like better than an imbalance. You just look at for, is the price willing to go higher to my imbalance, or do I enter on the balanced price range because it's already balanced? That's how you use the balanced price range. Let's say, for example, this is the market structure. After taking those stop losses, we believe we're bearish, so we break, okay? Let's say we don't enter here and we wait for another one. Well, you can enter on this little imbalance and also on the order block right here, which I believe this is actually a balanced price range, 283. Well, no, it's a really small imbalance, really small. Well, this is the balance. This is the imbalance. There's another block. You could enter directly here with your stop loss, for example, here at this high. Obviously, you target the lows, and well, that's a nice trade. Okay. how does the balance price, is there any balance price range here? Not really, there's an imbalance. You don't enter to the imbalance, so do you enter? I believe not really. Do 17, it's the same. And where do we have one balance price range? Right here. This is our balance price range, okay? That's what I wanted to explain to you. Does the price go much higher and touches maybe the old imbalances? Well, it does. That's true. It does touch the imbalances after continuing to break down. It does touch the imbalance, which in this case goes over this high, takes the liquidity, because this is our swing high right now, takes the liquidity, feels a little bit of the imbalance, but overall the structure, it's not going higher from this balance price range, okay? It's just taking liquidity, going lower. So you could enter on the order block right here with your stop loss right here, and you should target, like I said, these lows and a little bit lower to these lows and to our trade, okay? So that's pretty much the balance price range, and that's just what you use it for, okay? You use it for knowing if the price is going to go to your imbalance or if it's going to just continue to trend lower, okay? That's how you use them, and that's pretty much what you just need. As you can see, last example, balance price range right here. Price touches the balance price range as well an order block. Of course, if you hold the trade much longer after this being touched, you will have getting stopped out if you place your stop loss over here. If you place it here, you're safe. But if you place it over here, you would have been taken out. But let's say you place it at this high. Well, you could have hold the trade all the way to the lows, okay? That's the balance price range. Do we go higher to this imbalance? Not really. We just go higher, we take all the liquidity, we touch an order block, and balance price range keeps the price balanced, okay? That's pretty much it. And that's done for me, okay? So, hope you enjoy the class, and I'll see you on the next class, which is one of the best. Let's go.